G'day, everybody. Don't know who's in here at the moment, but hey, g'day to everybody who happens to tune in. I have no topic in mind tonight, so I'm leaving it up to chat if they wish to have a chit chat or if they just want to shoot the breeze with me or whatever. It does not matter. I just thought I'd pop on here. I'm doing another live on Wednesday night, which is basically going to be my, fact or fiction stuff. I know it's not Wednesday. I'm just doing a random live now because Matt suggested it in Seeking the Truth with Dave's channel. So I thought, hey, why not do one while I'm still wide awake and bushy tailed, as they say? But yes, I thought I might touch on a few things that I've noticed when I'm watching a few of Dave's lives lately. A few things that I have noticed that was very interesting. That when NK was interviewed, do you notice that when she handed the bottle to the whoever interviewed her, when she handed him the bottle, what do you call it? Hang on. Yeah, so long story short, when she handed him the bottle, did you notice that she handed it to him where she had her fingerprints? And when he grabbed the bottle, he grabbed it in the same area. Hello, Dan. Hello, Anne. Hello, Sonia. I just thought, like I said, this is a very random live. This is not one that I planned or anything like that. Hello, Anne B. How you doing, sweetie? How is Aussie girl Jen? Hello. But like I said, this is just a very, very random live. This is not one that I actually had planned to do. But hey, I've got 4 of you in here, so that's pretty good going considering the fact it wasn't even planned. But as I was saying, when NK handed the bottle, as I call her, Camel Tits, handed the bottle over to who was interviewing her, he grabbed it exactly where she grabbed it. So in saying that, all the fingerprints could have been contaminated, and because they're so stupid there at Denver, they probably didn't think to swipe the where she was drinking out of to actually, check for DNA there. But the thing is that's very interesting, though, is that if you watched on Seeking the Truth with Dave's live just recently, you saw him when he drank his water, he put the bottle back down on the table and pushed it away. He did not take it with him or then hand it to them in a way that it would have contaminated his fingerprints. So what I'm getting at is the fact that when NK handed it to them, she basically ruined any chance of any kind of fingerprints to be shown. So why is it that Chris was more than happy to drink out of the bottle, put the bottle back down on the table, push it away as though, give away kind of thing, and, left it more than open for them to do a cross-reference. If there was any fingerprints found on anything, they would have been then able to cross-contaminate, cross-examine that with the fingerprints that were found on that bottle. She's more than a witch, love. And hello, Renee. So I hope you guys don't mind. This is not my live for the week. My live normally is on a Wednesday night, but I thought, why not? And the funny thing is, though, the person who said after party on Tammy's channel isn't even. Oh, he is here. Hey, Matt. Sorry. But yeah, I just find it very interesting how that, like I said, when NK handed the bottle over, they handled it exactly how she did. If you watch it, when she's holding it and then she hands it over to them, the cop who she handed it to actually then held the bottle exactly how probably not exactly, but similar to how she was holding it. So any kind of fingerprints that could have been taken from that could have easily been basically fucked with because of, wasn't NK arrested before 2018? I think I remember an old mugshot circling a while back. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it could be just like not her, if that makes sense. Yes, Matt Willis is in the house. Ooh, ooh. But yeah, I just find it very interesting. So if you ever watch back over on any of Dave's lives, or you watch the live, watch her being interrogated when she's in the room, when she's, basically perking out her chest to the male cops that are interviewing her, and then when the female came in, she acted all like, oh, cagey. So I find that very, very, very interesting. And like I said, the way she handled that bottle, and the fact that when she handed it to the cop, he held it exactly the same way she did. And like I said, any chance of getting any fingerprints off that wouldn't have been possible, because the way he was holding the bottle after she handed it to him, it would have made it impossible. So, hello, Crystal Clear. How are you? Oh, thank you. Virtual hug to you too, sweetheart. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Whereabouts are you in the world? I might have to elbow you, do the elbow bump. But yeah, like I said, because you think about it, okay, if I'm going to hand you something that I've had my fingerprints all over, and then you take it from me, and then you put your hands all over what I've just handed you, exactly, he basically wiped her fingerprints off. And because the Denver police there was so adamant to circle in and attack Chris and say, you are solely responsible for this, they probably didn't even think to take DNA from that, because you've got to think about it. She wasn't seen as a suspect. She was seen as a victim or as a witness. So they probably would have just thrown that bottle in the bin, not thinking any more of it or anything like that. So by doing that, I personally think they should have still kept the bottle with them, just in case that, people like TJ, people like me, people like Mia, people like Dave come to the party and say, well, hang on a second. Wait one moment. I'm a quiet little fish. Okay. Exactly. Because like I said, if like I said, okay, who could I, it's just, g'day. And you, welcome to all of you, actually. But like I said, I just found it very, very odd that if Chris was guilty or is guilty of all these things, why didn't he take the bottle with him? Because you think about it, if he wrapped Shanann in that sheet, or he put those bags over Shanann's parts of her body, I can't, and I won't say where. Why is it that he didn't think, oh, hang on a second, I'm responsible for strangling Shanann. Fuck, I better take this bottle with me. Thanks, Matt. It's just exactly. They only cared about nabbing Chris, and yes, she hesitated giving that bottle. Yeah, she did, but she did it anyway. And when she handed it to him, he then held it with both hands and then moved it close to his chest, I think, from memory. I haven't watched that video in quite a while, so if I'm wrong, I stand corrected. But the fact that she handed that bottle to them, because she knew she wasn't seen as a suspect, so she would have known they probably would have just disposed of that bottle in the bin. And I think it's absolutely bullshit that they did not think, okay, she's the mistress. She should be seen as, if not a suspect, at least someone that worked with Chris to get this done. And I promised myself I wouldn't talk about Chris unless I was on someone else's channel. And when I say someone else's, I mean anyone else that talks Chris Watts. I said I wouldn't talk Chris Watts on my channel solely on my own, but, here we are. Always go back on my word. Yes, CW was framed. I agree with you, Renee. Couldn't agree more. And it's actually quite disheartening to think that he's sitting in jail for the rest of his life, and yet MK's roaming the streets, fucking Troy the Toy's out there, they're all living their lives. And it's just, it doesn't necessarily break my heart, but it hurts me, because it's like he shouldn't be in there on his own. He should have other people. He should have some of his little friends in there with him, if he's responsible for any of it. Okay, so I don't understand how they could overlook so much. Whoever is having a drink tonight, have one for me, please, because I don't drink, but I could sure use one. I do agree with you, Renee. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like Camel Tits should be there, Troy the Toy should be there, and even, what's his name? The dumbass dork, D.A. Rourke. I'm sorry, the District Attorney Rourke, or whatever his bloody name is. I don't think that he even tried to investigate this case. The moment they zeroed in on Chris, yes, Troy the Toy. I have a nickname for all the people in this crime. Like at one stage, but I've retracted that now. It's just Chris now. That sounds so mean. But like I said, I just find so much of it inconsistent. Like the fact that how is it that they did it? I've always said Chris didn't drive his truck to work that morning, and I still stand by that. I just think the fact that for someone who, as far as I know, and this is only in my opinion, and if I'm wrong, again, I stand corrected, and I'm so sorry. Hang on, sorry. Do you think it's possible that NK insisted on hiding the children from Shan, as CW said Shan had said at some stage, you won't get the kids, something like that. I think she said that if they divorce, then he won't see the kids. But I can't comment personally. But if it's my personal opinion, then yes, I do. But I don't think she insisted on hiding the children. I think that she hid the children both from Shanann and Chris, because I have always said that I believe that when Chris, because here's the thing, when Chris left for work that day, right, it was just like a normal day for him. He left to go to work. But for someone, and again, if I'm wrong, I'm open to people to debunk me or whatever. But the thing is, though, as far as I'm aware, Chris never parked that truck into the driveway. So for someone who's never parked his truck in that driveway, he seemed to do it quite easily, like a glove. You're putting on a glove, it fits perfectly. And that's why I think that it wasn't Chris driving that truck that morning, because it would have to be someone who is used to reversing. Because I'm sorry, but I don't care what anyone says. I just find it very, very, well, I do care. Sorry, that came out wrong. But in my opinion, for someone who's never parked in his driveway before and wasn't allowed to because the girl's bedroom was directly above the garage, why did he park there that morning? He's never parked there before, but that particular morning he did. And like I said, I just personally don't think it was him driving his truck to work that day. I've always said that, and I always believe that. My heart is actually hurting for CW. Sorry if anyone doesn't agree. I just believe, in my opinion, so many others should be there. He should be where he is too. No, I agree with you completely. My heart doesn't break for him, but yeah, I would say my heart is hurting, yes, for him, because he shouldn't be in there on his own having to cop this shit from every which way and up and down and back and forth. It's not fair. Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, but okay, Chris may have, but at the same time, I've been told that that driveway isn't great, and I'm sorry, I don't drive, so I don't know. He might have experienced reversing his car into tight spaces. I don't know. And yes, there's no winners in this case at all. And I think that's really sad that he did give up his freedom and he gave up his life. But you think about it this way, okay? Let's just say hypothetically, Shanann was the love of Chris's life. He probably already knew he lost her. He couldn't find his kids, and then he finds out while he's getting interrogated on the Wednesday that his kids have passed. So you think about it you don't have to, but think about it this way, is that if Chris had lost his life partner, hey, Craig B, welcome, and he had lost his children, and he had a very strained relationship with his parents because of issues that they had and Shanann had with them, it could have caused a strain. So when you think about it, though, he had lost so much already that he thought, he probably thought to himself, you know what, fuck it. I've got nothing. If I'm found not guilty, I've got nothing to go back to. So that's what I heard. That's what I heard crystal clear. I heard that they were all the same colour, like the cars they get from Thrive. They were all white cars. And I heard, yeah. Yes. You're singing the other night on Chilling with Van. Please, someone, whoever's a mod in here, please post Emu and Van's channel in my chat, please. They do a karaoke night every Sunday night, and Craig B was up there last week and last night, and he was awesome. There was quite a few people up on the show last night. They did really, really well. And I send a round of applause from Adelaide for those people who had the courage to do that. So well done. But like I said before, I just think that if you knew you had lost everything, you know what I mean? Would you really want to basically be out in the world knowing you've basically, in a lot of ways, you've got a target on your back, not necessarily to be hurt in any way, but to be hounded night and day from the paparazzi? You always be seen as the person who did that crime. So what other better way? Oh, did you crystal clear? Oh, that's so cool. Um, um, I don't know which part of Adelaide, but I'm not saying what part I'm from, but that way, near the Barossa. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, thank you, Matt. You're an absolute sweetheart. And while some of you mods are in all day, please feel free to pump my channel. I'm only kidding. But no, I just think, like I said, I reckon the reason that he said, well, he would be hounded. And he would be like, yeah, since your family died, how you doing? How, and what they might see as innocent banter, it would have traumatized Chris, that would have been horrible. So while he's in jail, oh, where are you normally from, Renee? Thanks, man. But like I said, I just think that it's just very, 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 very messed up. Oh, cool. That's about, uh, give or take, roughly about, no, maybe about, I don't know how long it will take me because I don't drive. So I don't know. But like I said, I think the fact that he took the fall for all of it, not just because he took it, if he was found innocent, he would have been hounded night and day. He would never moment. He would life again. He would get a relationship or something like that. People would, oh, is she next, or if he got with someone and then she fell pregnant, like, oh, replace. And I just think it's so messed up. Thank you to everybody who's in here. And hello to the stalkers in the background too. Hello. I know you're there. It's all good. Hello. Oh, oh, there you go. Craig B just wrote at Emu, and he didn't love the karaoke nights you guys do. It's really taking off. It is. I'm so proud of both individual channels, and then when they go on to both channels on a Sunday night, I'm very, very proud of both of them. Yeah, so Tuesday night was for Australian, and then it will be like Saturday, I think, for America. You can't every welcome, and it'll be a cold day in hell before I do that because I'm not. Unless I can lip sync and then Van for me, but I don't. Am I? Guys, oh shit, I'm breaking up again. Okay, hang on. I've got to figure out quickly because I don't want to keep people. Actually, don't worry about that for a second. Hopefully this works now. All right, I'll be back in another sec, guys. Just give me a minute. Okay. I'm back. I'm hoping it sounds a bit clearer now. Does it sound clearer now or not? Please let me know. Can you hear me clearer now? Hang on. Oh, please. That's cool, Mark boys. Just get home and then. Had to rest and get my chart. And make sure that can you go? Oh, it's a little thank you. Thanks, Jen. It's weird. I absolutely love going on Dave's channel, but when I'm on his mod, on my battery's down real quick. Anyway, serious. I don't know why it's doing that. I really. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, shit. Booted myself out of my own fucking live again. Okay, could you guys pay now? Hello, hello, hello. Oh shit, I hear an echo. Ew, that's horrible. Yes. Okay, I hear an echo. I'm gonna step out. You guys hear me okay now? Huh? Sorry, give me one sec, guys. Um, can you hear me now? Is it better? Heaps better? Okay, cool. All right, let's work this out. All better? All right, now I can quickly just go back up heaps far where I saw, no, I missed those messages, I think, from, yeah, I've missed a lot of chat, but yet when I come back in here, oh, here we go. Good morning, Tammy. Well, so how the heck, how the heck have you been? Voice is messing up. Am I okay now, though? Yep, cool, yep. No, I would not be able to hear you, Van. The only way I would hear you yell out yes is if you were on panel, darling. And then, yeah. But how is everybody? Like, seriously, I'm sorry about my full on, like, bleh before with my internet managing to fuck up on me all the time. God, I love when that happens. It gives me the shits. Oh, Van, if you put your hands on your temples and then just go, yes, I'll be able to hear you. Because sometimes I do. I know when you've got a headache. It's all good. And I've got a little bit of one tonight, but it's been a full-on day for me. I found out some information that is rather interesting when the information I've watched with it comes to the Chris Watts stuff is what I'm saying. Oh, I hope you get a car soon, Tammy. I think it was Tammy Clark who rang and told a joke. I think. I can't remember. I'm really bad with memory. I'm so sorry, guys. But no, like I said, when NK had the bottle in her hand, she was quick to hand it over. The cop was quickly able to make sure he put his fingers wherever the hell's her fingers had been on that bottle. So, yes. But just, guys, just so you know, though, I will be doing my regular live on Wednesday night. And I'm thinking that might be either just streamed to YouTube or through Facebook and YouTube. I'm not quite sure yet what I should do with that. Oh, man. Oh, what did I find out? I already said in the beginning of the live, Jen. Scooby Doo. Scooby Dooby. Yeah, no, I already said that. Were you here in the beginning of the live, Aussie? Oh, sorry, Jen? Because if you weren't, I can repeat it if you want me to. It's not necessarily information I found out, it's what I've noticed. Oh, okay. When Nicole Kessinger, aka Camel Tits, was being interviewed in that room when she had to hand over her phone, right? She had a bottle of water with her. And throughout that interview, she held on to the bottle. And then when she was leaving, she handed the bottle, I want to say Kunrod, but I might be wrong with who interviewed her. So I do apologize. But what I'm saying is that when she handed it to him, he put his hands all over the bottle where her hands had been. So any chance in the blue sky of getting fingerprints from that bottle, that would have been a pure fingerprint from NK would be impossible. But then when you watch Chris getting interviewed, he would drink his water and then he would push the bottle away, like he didn't hold on to it or anything like that. So my theory is that if Chris had done anything, why didn't he think to himself, thinking, fuck, I better take that bottle with me. They can, they can check for fingerprints on anything like that. They didn't do that. Why? Because Chris didn't do anything. And the more and more I watch stuff that Dave talks about, and the more times I watch him just getting so passionate, it's actually really hard to quite ignore. We had a second opinion with our dog. Yes, he said no surgery, amputation or put down. Just let her heal and she will. She's already starting to move around more. Oh, Craig, that's awesome. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to change what I was talking about. Craig, that is wicked news. That has made my day. That has actually made me very happy to know that. I'm glad. I'm glad you didn't spend all that money on what do you call it, on an operation or anything like that, and then not being. I hope this isn't disrespectful, so I do apologize if it comes out like that. How fucked up would it have been if you spent all that money on an operation and then by getting that second opinion when you did, you saved yourselves thousands of dollars? I'm so happy for you and your partner. I'm very happy to hear. I hope she's over the moon as well. That has actually made me really, really happy. So, yeah. And it is a miracle. I agree with you. Tammy Clark wrote Miracle. So at least someone else wrote it then. But no, that is really great news. Yeah, exactly. You could have put her down and then all she needed was just time to recuperate and, relax. And yeah, no, I'm so glad that you had faith and you both had belief enough to go get that second opinion, because, sometimes it does pay to get a second opinion. It might cost you, say, which might sound a bit weird, it might cost you, say, $300 or $400 at the end of the day to get that second opinion. But at the end of the day, it saves you so much more. And I bet she's ecstatic. Oh, there you go. You just wrote she's ecstatic. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. That's made me so happy to know that. That is wicked. But yeah, but like I said, I'll be doing my usual live on Wednesday night. So if you guys have any fact or fiction stories, get them ready for Wednesday. Oh, I do agree with that. The first guy was definitely. You got that second opinion, and that is wicked. Yeah. Because you'll be amazed. Like, if you go into a vet and you don't look like you really give a shit about your pet, some people might go, oh, it'll cost you this much. But say 2 or 3 months later, the problem's back. Whereas if you go to, if you go to a chemist and you show how much you love your animals, some vets actually take advantage of that. So, yeah, but no, it doesn't. I'm just really glad that your dog's okay and your dog is going to be okay. I don't know your dog's name, so I'll call your dog for time being. I'll call your dog Spot. Yeah. But yeah, so as I was saying, I just think that's really, really good. I'm really, really glad, and I'm glad that your partner's happy too. That's made me happy to know that she's ecstatic. And even though I don't have pets, it's not because I don't want pets, it's because I'm not allowed to where I live. I'm not allowed to have animals. So yeah. Oh wow, yours was diagnosed twice. Shit, Tammy, that's bad. Oh, Maisie. Oh, is that how you pronounce it, Craig? Maisie, or is that right, Maisie? I'm going to be really, really, really feeling bad if I've got the name pronunciation wrong. I'm having an early night tonight because I had a. Yep, that's fine, Van. Oh, night, Van. I'll give you a call at sometime tomorrow, sweetheart. But no, I just yeah, pronouncing it right, Maisie. Awesome. Sweet dreams, Van. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Tammy. That sucks. That's what I mean. I can't stand veterinarians who think they can make money out of people by misdiagnosing an animal, and then they try and come across like they give a shit when the worst happens. So, yeah, I'll be going to bed very soon myself, so I'm not far behind you either, Van. But thank you guys for letting me have that little bloop at the beginning and in the middle and the end. I much appreciate it. Does any okay? This is gonna be a weird question. Before I do go for tonight, though, does anybody want to pop up here and have a chat? Because if they don't, that's fine. I'm not. You want to be a doctor? That is good, Tammy. Can and I'm not saying to be disrespectful, Tammy. Are you actually studying now to be a doctor, as in a doctor for humans, or a doctor for Yes. Well, over here we pay for vets over here in Australia, but we don't pay unless you work, obviously. We get a lot of our doctor appointments covered by Medicare. So if I go see my GP to get my prescription refilled, I don't pay for that visit. So I'm lucky in that way. Yeah, night Van, night Emu, love to you both. Big hugs, well, big Tammy hugs, and I know very special people get the Tammy hugs. Other people just get hugs. I'm really joking. I just forget to put the Tammy hugs at the beginning of everything, but it's all good. Hello, Muhammad. I'll just call you Muhammad because I can't pronounce your surname. I want to say Saqib, but if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. So I'll just stick with Muhammad. Um, but like I said, it's just I don't understand why even sometimes doctors do the same, but I'm going to say mostly veterinarians do. They misdiagnose someone, so then you go back again and again and again and again. And then before you know it, your animal is just so sick from all the crap that the veterinarian tried to get you to shove down your pet's throat that, vets are wannabe doctors, some of them, yes. Welcome to my chat, I want to say Muhammad. I can't pronounce your name. I want to say Muhammad. Is that right? Or Muhammad? I don't know which one it is. I'm just saying because I don't want to mispronounce people's names because I know that when people spell my name with a Y, I get really pissed off with it because yeah. So Muhammad, is it Muhammad or Muhammad? I just don't want to say your name wrong. So let me know if it's, yeah, which one it is. Muhammad or Muhammad? Kennel cough isn't a bad heart. Yeah, Muhammad. Muhammad. Is it okay? One Muhammad. Hamad. Muhammad. Yeah. I'm sorry. I just don't want to pronounce your name wrong. I don't want, you want to call you Moo. All right, I'll call you Moo. Yeah, I think so. But no, I just like I said, I just want to be able to, okay, cool. Okay, when you say yes, yes, Tammy, are you saying yes as in I can call you Moo? I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I feel really bad because I hate when I can't pronounce people's names. I'm sorry. Okay, cool. If you have a nickname that you want me to call you Moo, let me know. And anytime you're in here in the future, I'll make sure I address you as your nickname. So then that way I'm not disrespecting you or anything like that because I don't want to do that. Ooh, excuse me. I'm tired. That's how I am. But yeah, I just think that there are a lot of things that, when it comes to the Chris Watts case, oh, thank you, Sam. It's okay. Okay, call me. You can call me. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you, Sam. That makes it a lot easier for me than disrespecting you by trying to pronounce your name and then you think I'm a rude person, and I'm not trying to be rude. I just always make sure that I try and pronounce people's name. Like, I couldn't even pronounce Matt Willis. I'm only joking. That was easy. I went to school with a Matt Willis, so it's really easy. Uh, I'm tired. And that's all right, Tammy. I'm calling it a night, sweetie, so you can get some sleep and get some rest. But just remember, guys, I'll be back here on Wednesday night with my fact or fiction night. And if you have um, any stories that you can tell in a convincing way, so then people can have two thoughts in their mind at the same time. I can't remember what that's called, but yeah, it's when you can tell a story, and what happens is that you choose when to say it's fact or fiction, but do not say, this is my story, fact. You've got to give the chat a chance, because I want to incorporate chat into my life, like the lives that I do. And instead of them just thinking, I say hi and then that's it, I want chat to feel like they're a part of my channel. I want them to feel like they can participate. She's from Australia, Sam. Hence why she's called Aussie. Sorry. All right, guys. I'm going to leave you guys to chat for a bit, but I will end the live. But you can still chat for a little while. Oh, are you guys okay to join me back here on Wednesday? I will put the notification or the thing up, but hopefully we can get some stories out on Wednesday, and we can make a really good night of it. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be about true crime. It can just be an everyday story. And yeah, you choose whether you want to talk about it, like message it to me through Messenger or email it to me or whatever you want to tell it. I will be dropping my link for my StreamYard in chat, but due to a few issues that have been happening on other channels, I do ask that if you're going to appear on my panel, even if you're just a voice, I do ask that you let me see your face before you appear on my show, because I do have it on good authority. There are a few people out there who watch my channel in the background, and I don't want them on my show under any circumstances. So I would like to be able to see your face if you're going to be on my show, if that's okay. That's all I ask. And when I say your face, I mean, you know, your face. Okay. But like I said, I am going to call it a night, guys. I'm so sorry. I've been awake for I don't know how long, but long enough. But until next time, guys, thank you, all of you, for being in here. I hope to see you all here on Wednesday night. It will be Wednesday night at 7 o'clock my time. So it will be 2 hours and 50 minutes ago I will start. But you'll get, when you click on the live, when I put the pre-programmed scheduled live up, you'll be able to click onto it and it will tell you what time it will go live in your part of the world or your part of Australia or whatever. But yeah, exactly. You just read my mind, Anne. I'm just saying, have a great night to everybody, and you just wrote, have a great night, Tammy. So thank you, sweetie. Thank you. But until Wednesday, guys, find those stories that could be construed as fact or fiction and come and share them, because I'll be doing a live on Wednesday night. That's my usual night, as you all know. But yeah, so as I always say, until next time, guys, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.